Hi, this is Jenny, and today we're going to paint a pumpkin with watercolor. First, I will draw my pumpkin. I sketch it out with a pencil, and when we sketch, it's very light. So I do my C, I do my other C, it's backwards. Then I come in and I do a C here, and another C here. And then I do the exact same thing on the other side. And then I kind of curve it in to make the pumpkin shape. Then if my lines get a little bit darker or I have too many lines, I come in, I erase, but not completely. I need to see them still. But they're just not so dark and defined. And then, of course, I do my stem. And if need be, my two little bumps from the behind. Now to do watercolor, of course, you need water. And you need to get your paints ready. So you need to have a little bit of water sitting in them to have them wet. I start with brown and I go on all of my lines that I drew for the pumpkin. Around there. And it doesn't have to be perfect at all because you're gonna watercolor over all of this in a little bit. All right, so now you've got the outline traced, and now you're going to add your shadows from the bottom up. You always go from top to bottom or bottom to top. You don't want to go sideways. The pumpkin doesn't, the lines of the pumpkin don't go that way. So, and then you'll get some color over here, and you don't want to just draw a line across. You want it to be irregular. And then if your lines kind of disappeared here, you can make it a little darker for the little divot part. Of the sides of the pumpkin. And then up on top, you're gonna do the same thing. Towards the stem, you want to add some shading. All right, so the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna get a yellow and you'll add it to the top part all the way around. Once again, you do not want it to just be a line, and you're going from top to bottom, or bottom to top, whichever is more comfortable for you. And get the tops of the back. And now you pick your orange, and you're gonna go from top to bottom over the whole thing. And that's what's gonna give you your pumpkin in all its shading. Now this is just for a beginner type thing for you to learn. As you get better and better at it, you can of course blend more. Go back and add some more colors. Watercolor to me is kind of a tricky one, so it does take time to learn. But once you get it, you do pretty good with it. I will say it's not my favorite medium to paint with, but that's okay. I like to explore all my different types of mediums. And there we go. We've got this beautiful pumpkin. Got a little drip there. There we go. And we can see that this one kind of, the brown kind of disappeared, so we can just add a little bit more there to it. And then we can add a shadow. Watered down shadow down here at the bottom. And then you don't want to forget, oops, I forgot these back here. There you go. Get those little guys. Got a little puddle there. And then you want to do your stem. So this is watered down on the stem, but if I wanted to add a few more lines, I would have less paint, or less water and more paint. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that, and join me next time.